of a bounce here. Yes, people, what's happening? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another breaking news video. Yes, you're right. It's 2 signings in 2 days and Chelsea have just casually dropped 70 million euros in the middle of March. It's what we do. January transfer windows, what's that? We sign players in March, we do what we want. Make sure you smash the likes, make sure you subscribe if you're new around here. Quickly before we get into it, guys, make sure you check out Jerseys FC Soccer Shop. Link in the description. Use code BLUEBROTHER for 20% off your Chelsea home kits and free shipping. Names, numbers, patches on the back. Jerseys FC Soccer Shop. Link in the description. Use code BLUEBROTHER for 20% off. And yesterday, guys, we had the news of the shock signing of Giovanni Quenda, the 17-year-old Sporting Lisbon wonder kid. A day later, there's another one, as DJ Khaled would say. And it is Dario Essugo. There were reports in Portugal yesterday saying that a deal had been done. Nothing was confirmed. We had Fabrizio Romano saying that it was Chelsea were in negotiations talking about a fee. And it's done. It is done. Literally breaking in the last sort of 10, 15 minutes or so. Dario Essugo to Chelsea. Here we go. Agreement done with Sporting and medical completed. 22 million euro transfer fee for the 20-year-old midfielder to join Chelsea this summer and be part of the first team. Essugo will sign a 7-year deal, as is standard. So Chelsea out here adding to our midfield options, guys. We now have Essugo, Santos, Lavia, Enzo, Caicedo. That is 5 ridiculous midfield options. Ridiculous midfield options. Ugachukwu and Dewsbury Hall, I think, will be gone. And people will say, well, why do you need 5 midfield options for 2 spots? Competing on 4 fronts, rotations, injury, suspensions. Plus, right now, Romeo Lavia has yet to prove that he can be relied upon. We need these options in the middle of the park. And for those of you that don't know much about Essugo, obviously come through at Sporting. He is currently on loan at Las Palmas in La Liga. And he is basically a midfielder in the mould of Moises Caicedo. That's what he does. He's a dual winner. He's got physical qualities. He's a fighter. And he is a genuine alternative to Moises Caicedo. We don't have a Caicedo alternative in the squad. With Essugo, we now have one. And people probably be losing their minds. Oh, you've gone to Sporting Lisbon and you've done 70 million euros on 2 players when Victor Gyökeres is right there. Guys, Victor Gyökeres is not going to agree a move anywhere in March. That's not happening. But yeah, in regards to Essugo, Ben Jacobs adding a little bit more here. There'll be no add-ons or sell-on fee. Chelsea have apparently been watching Essugo's development for 18 months, and he's viewed as a ball winner with fighting qualities. And exactly what I've been saying, guys. He is a Moises Caicedo replacement. He is like a Moises Caicedo. You know, he's similar to Caicedo. We're missing that mold of midfielder like him. And yeah, this should be a good signing. You know, Essugo will go on loan to Strasbourg to replace Santos. Ugachukwu, I'm not sure what the plan is. Maybe another loaner will likely be sold. And then obviously Dewsbury Hall is loan or sold as well. Now, I know people are thinking, oh my God, that means that Andre Santos is going to be sold. Everything is suggesting that Andre Santos is going to be a key part of the Chelsea squad next season. However, I share those same doubts because the history has shown we've been told these things before about players and then they've been sold and they're out the picture and they're gone. So until I see Andre Santos in a Chelsea shirt and the transfer window is closed, I won't fully believe it. But everything is indicating that Andre Santos will be part of the first team squad next season. And you need those 5 midfield options. And I think Essugo's a really exciting young talent. He's a really good player, great profile of midfielder. And for that price, £18.5 million, that's an exceptional price, an exceptional deal. And I'm surprised that no one else was looking at it. It's really interesting, guys. Really, really interesting that we're able to get these deals done randomly in the middle of March. I don't get it. I don't get it. But again, what I will say is, guys, it's all very well signing these, but if you get to the summer and you don't add the experience, then this is just not going to work. You can sign all the wonder kids you want, but if you don't get the experience to go with them, then this is just not going to work. So we've got to hope that that is going to be a thing and that happens. But in isolation, this Essugo signing is very good. We've got three of the best young midfielders, certainly under the age of 23, in Santos, Essugo, and Romeo Lavia. And that is an exciting amount of options in the middle of the park. But it is interesting that he's going to be part of the first team straight away. That is the interesting thing here. I would have thought that maybe he could benefit from another loan spell. He's played 17 games for Las Palmas this season, guys. But again, before then, there wasn't an awful lot of football from him. I think he made 2 appearances as well, by the way, for Sporting Lisbon earlier in the season. But I mean, how much football has this geezer actually played? If we just have a quick look now. So he scored 1 goal in 17 appearances. He has been sent off twice this season for Las Palmas. No straight reds, but for 2 bookings. But yeah, he's that defensive midfield, that holding midfield profile. He's literally basically a Moises Caicedo in the mold of a Caicedo, which is what we're looking for. He was obviously out of contract in 2027, which is probably why Chelsea were able to get a reasonably good price for him. And yeah, he's come through the Sporting Lisbon Academy. But again, he's played very little football. 2 appearances for Sporting Lisbon and 17 appearances for Las Palmas so far. He's also had a loan spell at a random club called GD Chavez. So yeah, we're not talking an awful lot of experience here. 25 appearances in total for Sporting, 17 for Las Palmas, and then 14 for Chavez. He's appeared twice in the Champions League, but only for 36 minutes. 3 Europa League appearances. So this is a guy who hasn't got a whole lot of experience, but this is a really exciting profile, guys. This is a really exciting profile, and it's a move that I think we can be excited about. I think it's a move that we can look forward to. I think it's a move that definitely improves our midfield options and gives us a genuinely viable alternative for Moises Caicedo. But again, the guy's going to need a time to adapt to the Premier League. The guy's going to need a time to adapt to getting used to his new surroundings. And as I said, he's not played an awful lot of football. The first team line does interest me because really he could do with another loan. But again, maybe the plans will change. Maybe the plans will change. I remember when we first signed Kendry Pires, people were saying he'd go straight into the first team, but who knows? But at this point in time, the plans for Essugo to go straight in. My only concern would be he could probably do with 1 more year. How many minutes will he get? He's obviously the Caicedo alternative, which we do lack in the squad, that profile, which will be good. But yeah, depending on what loan offers coming, because I think Essugo will definitely go to Strasbourg. You then, I don't know what else you're potentially looking at, but yeah, exciting move. 2 signings in 2 days, 70 million euros spent to Sporting Lisbon, another 2 wonder kids in through the door. Please just add the experience now. Please, please, please. Can we just add the experience in the summer? That is the most important thing. That is what we need to be doing. And hopefully we will do that, people. But yeah, Dario Essugo to Chelsea. Here we go. Done deal. 2 signings in the middle of March. But we couldn't make a single signing in January, though. Make of that what you will. Why sign players in a transfer window when you can sign them in the middle of March, guys? That's the genius of the sporting directors, isn't it? Don't sign players in a transfer window. Sign them outside the transfer window. I mean, we're playing 3D chess here, guys. Ahead of the curve. Ahead of the curve. Yeah, I mean, I'm pleased we've signed these players, but yeah, it's a bit of a strange one why we can do these deals, but we couldn't make any deals in January. But make of that what you will. Anyway, that's my thoughts on Essugo, guys. Breaking news. Make sure you smash the likes. Subscribe if you're new around here. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Catch you again in another one soon. Up the Chelsea, and we're out. Peace.